Hey everybody, this is Callum from CN Clips. Today I'm going to be talking about the map of Ottawa. So, Ottawa has two main rivers. We have the Ottawa River, which goes from west to east, or vice versa, and then you got the Rideau River that goes all the way pretty much from the Ottawa River pretty much down to Smith Falls, around that area. Those are the main rivers that we have here in the city. The two highways that we mainly have, as well as the 416, this connects the 417 to the 401, also helps you get to the US as well. And then you got the 417, which eventually turns on the Trans-Canada Highway, which goes west, and it also goes as far east as well, going all the way to Montreal. Ottawa sits at about 45 degrees north of the equator and between 75 and 76 degrees west of the international dateline. Covers 2,790 kilometers squared. 550 kilometers squared of that is urban, while 90% of it is actually rural. We have quite a bit of wetlands, forests, farms, and Ottawa is also divided into 24 wards, otherwise known as 24 distinct geographical areas here in Ottawa, which I will talk about in the following clip. Alright, so talking about Ottawa's 24 wards. So with Ottawa, there's not really a north end of the city. Because I guess Gatineau would be, but it's not a part of the city of Ottawa because Gatineau is its own city. But if there was a north end of Ottawa, there would be it would be downtown, probably. Now, I got this map here of all the wards here in Ottawa. Starting out with number 1, you got Orleans East Cumberland. Don't really know too much about Orleans, but generally when you go to the east end of Ottawa, it does get more French out there. And then Cumberland is also just kind of its own town in itself. And you got Orleans West and Innes. This is where downtown Orleans would be. This is where Place Orleans is. This is where Chick-fil-A and all of the other commercial vendors are. Number 3, we got Barhaven West. This looks like it's more over by the 416. This is where the Costco is. A lot of commercial development that has been going on here over the last 10 years. I mean, I remember what it used to look like back in the early 2010s, and it used to be all fields out there. Number 4, we got Canada North. This looks like it's mainly Canada, where Tanger Outlets is. And number 5, we got West Carleton and March. This is more in the West Carleton area. A lot of forest area out here. A lot of small neighborhoods, small towns. Looks like Dunrobin's probably in there. And a lot of farms. Number 6, you got Stittsville. And there's a lot going on in Stittsville right now. It is growing commercially. And there is this is where a lot of the suburban homes are. Number 7, you got the Bay. I don't really know this area too well, but it does look like it's over by the Carling area in Britannia Beach. Number 8, you got College. Don't really know too much about that area. Kind of does look like Bell's Corners is in there though. Number 9, you got Knoxdale and Maryville. So Maryville is also a pretty big commercial district. There's a lot of businesses there, and a lot of homes, a lot of schools. Number 10, you got Gloucester, Southgate. Again, I don't really go out to this area, not too familiar with it myself, but does look like this is around where the South Keys is. Kind of a sketchy area. And then there's number 11, Beacon Hill in Sireville. So this does look like it's in between. This does look like it's in between like Orleans and Rockcliffe. A lot of commercial businesses out there. Does look like probably this is where like the Saint Laurent Mall area is. Number 12, you got Rideau Vanier. Now Rideau Vanier, not a nice area. A lot of construction, bumpy roads, pretty sketchy. I never go over there. 13, Rideau Rockcliffe. This is the upper socioeconomic neighborhood here in Ottawa. A lot of nice homes. It's a lot of homes that are up on this hill or rock. It's pretty hilly out there. And it's in the city, but it's also really quiet as well. And it's pretty convenient to everything else as well. Number 14, you got Somerset. Trying to see where 14 is. Yeah, so this is where downtown is, it looks like. So you got everything there. You got all the government buildings, got all the nice restaurants. 15, you got Kitchissippi. This looks like around where Westboro is. Again, Westboro's pretty nice. Hintonburg, it looks like it's out there. Some nice neighborhoods, a lot of commercial out there in apartment buildings. Number 16, you got River. This does look like around getting close to the airport area by Riverside Drive. Number 17, you got the Capitol. Again, this is part of downtown Ottawa. 18, Alta Vista area. This is also another pretty nice neighborhood, pretty quiet, but also convenient to everything else. 19, Orleans and South Navan. So Navan's pretty out there. It's also pretty rural as well. Navan's a pretty small town. But you're pretty close to everything still to the city. Number 20, you got Osgood. So this looks like it covers Metcalfe, Greeley, Osgood. A lot of farm fields out there. Pretty close to the Rideau River as well. It's pretty much it to sum up Osgood. Rideau Jock, number 21. This looks like around where Manotick is. North Gore, Richmond. Again, pretty rural, pretty country out here. A lot of forests as well. And then number 22, you got Riverside South and Finley Creek. This area has been growing a lot over the last 20 years. And there's a lot of residential development going on here, and Riverside South is starting to see some commercial development as well. So it's still growing and improving. Number 23, you got Canada South. This looks like it's pretty close to, it's in between Stittsville and Bell's Corners. A lot of suburbs, commercial here. Number 24 is Barhaven East. So this is pretty close to the Rideau River, it looks like, and it's kind of where the Movati is in the metro, or the Nepean Woods area, I guess. So now, in this part of the video, I'm going to be talking about the Ottawa's Greenbelt. This is shaped like a horseshoe. it goes from the west end and it curves southeast, going all the way to the northeast. And this area of Ottawa is what makes our city so distinct. It divides the city from the suburbs. And there's a lot of wetlands, a lot of forests and farms in this area. And there's also a lot of infrastructure that's built on here. There's a lot of transit lines, highways, roads that are built through here. And PN Sportsplex is here as well. There is a lot of talks right now about building in this area. Only time will tell, though. Only time will tell.